Something that I really like about the cigar community and the cigar world is that it has grown so much that you can now buy cigars from any country in the world. The cigar that I have here today is a cigar from Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Daily Cigar. I am Lizardo Vivas and today I'm going to be reviewing this Toro Sungrown from Cigar Kings. This beautiful cigar is made in Nicaragua. The brand is from Germany. They have a special way of rolling this tobacco. I'm going to talk a little bit about the factory, the history of the brand, how it will come about, and the special way of rolling these cigars. Cigar Kings is not your regular cigar brand. I mean, it's not something that you will expect to see in your regular, lounge cigar shop. It's a German brand. The cigars are made in Nicaragua, but the brand is German. And I kind of like that. They're different. They're giving a different perspective. It is very minimalist, very clean, very modern. I like that. They are trying to appeal to the younger generation, and I think they're doing a great job. It has a beautiful sun-grown wrapper, very silky to the touch, perfection. It is rolled in a great factory because it has a nice feel to it, nice wrapper, some quality materials are used here, quality tobacco. The band is beautiful, very different, like I said. It has a keen face, smoking a cigar, very modern, very like Instagram looking kind of brand. Then you have around the back, you have Entubado, hecho a mano. On the other side, you have Estelí, Nicaragua. This cigar consists of an Ecuadorian wrapper, a double binder of secret origin, a Nicaraguan seco and viso. It is a Toro and it's a 52x6. And like I said, it is a beautiful looking cigar. I have a box here, and when you open the box and they're all lying there, it is beautiful. It's a triple cap, which I think is very nice, and it has a very special way of rolling. The way that they roll it is called Entubado, which is a very old, very traditional way that I'm going to be telling you a little bit about later. But first, let's cut the cigar and let's light it. Before I light it up, I'm going to give it a cold draw. So it has a little bit of retention, but very nice, very easy draw. A little bit of spice in the lips and in the tongue. Something like cedar, for example. And in the wrapper has a little bit of like a salinity. This is going to be very creamy. So I'm going to be using a soft flame this time. And if you didn't watch my video on how to light a cigar, I'm going to link it in the top. You'll be able to learn and to see the way I do it. Today I'm going to be using a soft flame just to light this beautiful looking cigar. So straight away, a lot of smoke, very creamy, very nice. And I want to say espresso. Coffee notes, strong coffee notes, a nice espresso. Definitely espresso. Wow. This is going to be a nice smoke. Feels very nice. It's giving me a little bit of a tingle in the tongue, but you do pick up the espresso, the aroma. Very pleasant as well. It is a beautiful looking cigar. I've got to say the band is amazing. I like the way it's done, lined up properly, no mistakes, no problems. The wrapper is very nice. No big veins. It just looks very good job. It is burning very nice. The ash looks very good. So we're gonna smoke a little bit more, see how it develops when it warms up and everything, and I'll tell you a little bit more. So I'm now well into my first third. I just bumped the ash accidentally and I dropped it, but it was holding very nice. A very nice white ash. It smokes very well. It stays lit for a long time. I gotta say, this is different, but nice different. Lot of coffee. If you like that coffee, the strong coffee taste, that's what I'm getting on this third. It is spectacular. It's burning very nice. I mean, it looks so good. Very nice aroma, very clean, well-aged tobacco. The cherry was quite nice, and when the ash dropped, it exposed the way that it was rolled, which I'm going to tell you a little bit about. But first, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the brand, which is also very different to what you normally hear. The history of the brand, Cigar Kings, began during the studies of the company's founder and owner, Philip Kugler. At the age of 17, he created his cigar label as part of a project work in the field of communication design. So as you can see, this is not your usual brand and history and stuff. This was basically a kid doing a thesis for his school, and he got so involved with it. He created the brand and everything. Afterwards, he gets so involved with it, he started to look into cigars. He tried cigars. He started visiting lounges, events, and everything. He got into cigars. He loved the idea. He loved it, and he ran his brand that he created in school and made it an actual cigar brand. So he traveled. He met different manufacturers and stuff, but he found a factory that is run by Cubans in exiles, and they employ 16 cigar rollers. The decisive factor in the decision to have the cigars produced in this factory was that the cigars were produced using an old method, a classic method, the Entubado process. The Entubado process is very interesting, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. But first, as I mentioned, I'm well into my first third, and this is beautiful coffee. Very nice, strong coffee flavor, but not something that is too strong, too bad. No, it has a nice coffee flavor, beautiful smoke, a little bit of dark chocolate as well. The aroma is very pleasant, very clean, no ammonia, nothing like that. The ash is beautiful. The cigar is holding on very well, and it stays lit for a long time. I like that because you can, for example, doing these videos, you can talk to a friend, you can, have a conversation without having to worry of your cigar going out. So that is very nice, the way that it was rolled. I mean, it's such a pleasure. If this was Philip's idea when he was 17, wow, what an idea. At one point, I had a taste of shortbread cookies. It's very creamy, very pleasant on the mouth as well. The first third, I had the espresso, then I had a little bit of a note of the shortbread, which is quite nice as well. And now it's starting to mellow out. The coffee notes are disappearing, and I'm getting more of a creamy note. So I'm going to carry on smoking this, see how it develops, but I'm really enjoying this cigar. And as you can see, the ash has a beautiful ash. It holds very well. It's very linear, very nice linear burn. Having no problem with it, no corrections, nothing. And overall, the cigar looks well. It looks very nice. The wrapper has a beautiful color, beautiful sheen. And the band, I think the band, I love bands. I always like to see a nice band in a nice cigar. And I think this is very, very nice. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Entubado, the way that it's been rolled, and this is why Philip chose this manufacturer to do these cigars. He wanted the Entubado way of doing cigars, and I think I think this is the first time I smoke a cigar that has been rolled this way, and I'm really enjoying it. Wow, this is a beautiful, incredible cigar. As I mentioned at the beginning, I had a lot of coffee, strong coffee, then a little bit of shortbread cookies. On the second third, I mean, I liked it so much that I'm sorry I forgot to carry on recording. I'm reaching the band now, but on the second third, I had a lot of orange. Orange zest in the tongue and in the lips, a little bit of that tingling that you get from the orange zest, and the aroma was a lot of orange. Very, very delicious. First time that I smoke a cigar with these notes, and I really enjoyed it. As you can see, I've gone too far. I'm in the end of the second third. But before I carry on, I'm going to tell you a little bit of what the Entubado system is, why they use it on these cigars. And also, if you are liking this video, if you're enjoying it, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and share it with your friends. I'll tell you a little bit about the Entubado now. The Entubado rolling procedure is the oldest, most labor intense, but the best method for bunching cigars is the Entubado. This process involves rolling up to 8 separate tubes of filler tobacco, each forming a separate channel for the smoke to pass through. Then these tubes, which resemble twistle sticks, are tightly rolled with a binder and wrapper. The creation of these many smoke channels allows the roller to draw the binder and the wrapper much tighter around the bunch than you would be possible with the standard book filler method. The Entubado method creates an incredible dense, slow burning cigar that draws incredibly easily and captures all the blend's optimal flavors. Only a handful of rollers can achieve this method of Entubado. I think it's very nice. As I mentioned, the cigar stays lit for a long time, easy to draw, you get a lot of smoke, creaminess, and you pick up those notes. Like I said, the orange notes, they were very pronounced on the lips, on the tongue, and even on the aroma. I am now on the band, so I'm going to start removing the band. The ash might fell, so I am going to do it over here. So the band is loose. Yes, I am going to remove both bands if I can, but no, I think I'm going to just remove the Cigar Kings band. I'm going to do it over the ashtray. I don't want the ash to drop on me. And yes, so the ash drops, and you can see it has been burning very linear, beautiful ash. So the ash has dropped and it's still smoking perfectly. Not a problem, very linear, very creamy. I can see that there's some notes coming along. I'm gonna smoke a little bit more, see how they develop, but I'm enjoying this a lot. I gotta admit, this is the first time I tried this Sungrown Cigar King, and I'm enjoying it a lot. It is a very well manufactured cigar. I don't know which factory it is. They keep it a secret, same as they keep a secret of the binder and the leaves inside, but it is beautifully done. I'm going to carry on and I'll get back to you when I'm a little bit further up. Such a great cigar. I am now in the last third. I'm actually going to remove the band now. It is quite loose and it's coming out very, very easy. The cigar still looks great. It has burned very well, no issues at all. It stays lit for a long time. I really like that it stays lit for a long time. You don't have to keep thinking about it going off or anything. It is the last third and this is a spectacular cigar. I'm quite happy that I got 12 cigars, well, 11 now, because it is a good cigar. The method that they rolled it, all the flavors, the leaves, the tobaccos, the different tobaccos, the blend is very, very nice. I really enjoyed it. I have, picked up some coffee flavors, some chocolate. Now it's actually getting into some dark chocolate, and I'm also getting some sweet spice, which is a very big difference to how it started and the middle. It is a well-rounded cigar, perfect draw, burns very well, different notes, really enjoyable. Every time I pick it up, something different comes out. I really enjoy this cigar. Now, I am now in the last third, and as I mentioned, some chocolate and some sweet spices are coming through. In the middle third, when I was getting close to the last third, I was getting cedar wood as well. So the orange started to mellow down, some cedar wood. Now it's becoming a more chocolatey note. The aroma is still very nice. The cigar construction is perfect. I mean, I just removed the band and it's still good. It burns very linear. The ash is a beautiful ash. If this is the kind of content that you like and you enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe, please give me a thumbs up. Also follow me on Instagram, where you can tag me on your pictures and let me know if you've tried this cigar after watching this video. Anyway guys, this is the end. I'm going to enjoy it a little bit, but as I mentioned, I'm going to give this cigar a score. So visually, I think it's a beautiful looking cigar, very modern. I like the band, I like the wrapper, the way that it's built, the structure, the sheen to it, the feeling of it is very nice. So I'm going to give this cigar a 95. The first third also scored quite high, 95 for me, because as soon as I lit the cigar, I picked up some flavors, some notes, and it was very creamy, very enjoyable. So I grade the cigar as a 95 for the first third. On the second third, again, different notes came through, very nice, very pronounced, orangey, zesty nose. Then I had that little bit of a shortbread. I think it was mostly because of the creaminess. At one point, it was delicious with that shortbread note, but I had the orange zest on the lips, on the tongue, also the aroma, very pleasant. So I graded that second third as a 98. It was very surprising to me to pick up orange notes. I've never had it on cigar, so this is a great experience for me, and I gave it a 98 on that. On the last third, the one that I'm coming into now, again, the cigar has kept very well. It's still burning, very nice, very linear, very nicely structured. Can't complain about it. Different notes again. So I'm getting sweet spice, I'm getting dark chocolate, and on this third, I actually graded as a 96. I'm gonna finish it all the way through. I'm just grading it now because I want to enjoy this little bit. The other thing that I grade is the ash. The ash was perfect as well, very nice. It held quite good. I actually deliberately tried to drop the ash to see if I can get a nice shot of that cherry where I could see the holes to show you guys. But apart from that, you know, even that, trying myself to make the ash drop, it was quite hard. It is constructed phenomenally. I can't complain about the ash, very good. So I've graded the ash on this cigar a 95. The draw is also good. It is easy to draw all the way through. Nothing has been hard, very easy, very nice to draw. A little bit of, you know, retention, so perfect for a cigar like this. I think is a medium to full body, so a good draw is very good. If you have a cigar of this strength that is too easy to draw, you might get a lot of smoke, a lot of nicotine, and it becomes quite difficult to smoke and to enjoy. The smoke is something else that I like to score the cigar in, and it is phenomenal. Very creamy, a lot of smoke. Every time you take a draw, it stays lit for a long time. The aroma of that smoke is quite pleasant as well. I'm in a small room and I haven't felt bad at any time. Nothing like a very strong tobacco or ammonia or anything like that. So I've scored the smoke on this cigar in 97. Overall, this cigar scores in strong 96. It is a cigar that I would recommend. Very pleasant, easy to smoke with your friends, easy just to, you know, read a book while you're smoking this, because if you get too into the book, the cigar is not going to go out. You pick up the cigar, you're going to get some different notes, you're going to enjoy that. I didn't pair the cigar with anything. I wanted to enjoy it on its own, but I'm quite sure this cigar will pair perfectly with a nice coffee. It will also pair nice with chocolate and maybe like a spiced rum. Especially on the last third, a spiced rum will be very nice to pair with this, because it will give you know those extra notes. You'll be able to draw them out, pick them up really nice. Guys, this has been a pleasure to review this cigar. If you haven't tried it, give it a try. I'm looking forward to smoke the rest, and I think, you know, Philip did a great job finding this blend, finding the manufacturer, and overall, you know, the way that the brand is coming forward with the minimalistic style, modern, I think is something new and something really good for the industry, and for us aficionados, smokers, it is excellent. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, subscribe. I'm going to finish smoking this cigar. I'm going to relax. I'm going to chill for a little bit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please remember, cigar smoking is not a hobby, it's a life pleasure, so enjoy it.